2018 Audi Q5 review. The lines are crisper and tighter, however, these subtleties mask deeper changes within the sheet metal. 4-star overall score. 8 years is really a long time to visit without a major overhaul, particularly for a luxury crossover within a class that's constantly evolving with new designs and competitors. But Audi's Q5, first launched during the past year, sold so successfully whose eventually became their best-selling vehicle in America. When it comes to using that style of success, you twitch cautiously. Which makes all the 2018 Audi Q5 a measured, if overdue, arrival. The new Q5 isn't a stylistic departure looking at the predecessor. The lines are a bit crisper, tighter, narrower. The sheet metal now looks more spun on the larger Q7 crossover. But these subtle evolutions mask deeper changes in the metal. The Q5 now rides atop an all-new chassis in line with the latest A4 sedan. It's longer, wider and taller, not by much, but enough to start up more room inside the cabin for rear passengers and cargo loads. More significantly, the revolutionary chassis yields a far smoother ride than before, addressing a frequent complaint leveled contrary to the outgoing model. The standard turbocharged 4-cylinder engine carries over, nonetheless it now offers more power. The Quattro all-wheel drive system that Audi is famous also gets a major overhaul from the Q5, now become a primarily front-wheel drive system that may engage a corner wheels in less than a half second when traction becomes necessary. Significant changes will come with technology and driver assistance features, having less the latter seemed to be a knock within the previous Q5. This new model remedies the matter with available features, for example blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert and city-oriented automatic emergency braking at boosts to 52 miles per hour. All ones makes the 2018 Audi Q5 well worth the wait if you're searching for a premium crossover that may mix it up as equally on dry roads as those covered in snow or dirt. In this space increasingly crowded with alternatives from BMW, Cadillac, Jaguar, Lexus and Mercedes-Benz, the Audi Q5 remains a standout. What's new? Entering its second generation, the 2018 Audi Q5 is all new. It now offers more power from your standard engine, a revised all-wheel drive system, more available technology features and crisp, new styling. A Premium Plus model together with the navigation package will hit the sweet area for most buyers. That includes most luxury features buyers expect: panoramic sunroof, LED headlights and heated leather front seats, while satisfying tech and safety needs, with in-car Wi-Fi, rear cross-traffic alert and automatic emergency braking. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Audi Q5 can be purchased in Premium, Premium Plus and Prestige trim levels. All trims contain a turbocharged 2.0-litre 4-cylinder engine, 252 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque, joined to your 7-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission. All-wheel drive is standard. Standard equipment on premium trims includes 18-inch wheels, roof rails, a rear spoiler, automatic xenon headlights with LED running lights, LED taillights, rain-sensing wipers, heated side mirrors plus a power liftgate. Inside you will discover push-button ignition, cruise control, leather upholstery, tri-zone automatic climate control, 8-way power front seats, with 4-way power lumbar adjustment, auto-dimming rearview mirror, transmission shift paddles, a 40/20/40 split folding and reclining rear seat, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth phone connection, plus an infotainment system featuring Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. Automatic emergency braking for vehicles and pedestrians at increases to 52 miles per hour, called PreSense City, is additionally standard. Premium Plus models convey a panoramic sunroof, LED headlights, auto-dimming side mirrors, front and back parking sensors, keyless entry, heated front seats with driver seat memory settings, satellite radio, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert. Prestige models combine the functions listed above with 20-inch wheels, noise-insulated side windows, a head-up display, ambient cabin lighting, a bird's-eye view parking camera, a Bang & Olufsen surround sound system, a touchscreen navigation system, a Wi-Fi connection and also a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster display. Premium trims may add the convenience package, 8-way power seats, keyless entry, heated side mirrors and satellite radio, the navigation and telematics package, touchscreen navigation, Wi-Fi and digital gauge cluster, or maybe a handful of standalone options including 19-inch wheels, heated front seats, panoramic sunroof and rear side airbags. Options for Premium Plus trims include 19 or 20-inch wheels, touchscreen navigation, ventilated sport front seats, heated rear seats and heated tire, the upgraded sound system, Wi-Fi and rear side airbags. Heated rear seats and tire and ventilated sport seats are also offered on prestige models, as are corner airbags, aluminum or ashwood trim inlays, with an adaptive damping suspension. A fixed roof also can replace the conventional panoramic sunroof on Premium Plus and Prestige trims. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions that happen to be fundamentally similar. The S with this review use our full test from the 2018 Audi Q5 Premium Plus Quattro, turbo 2.0 liters inline 4, 7-speed dual clutch automatic, AWD. Driving. Overall, the Audi Q5 gets strong scores for performance. Were it not for your overly intrusive stability control, this score would have been a bit higher. For the typical driver, however, this drawback probably will never arise. Otherwise, we ponder over at 1 on the best from the class. Acceleration. With a 0 to 60 mph period of 6.2 seconds, the Q5 isn't any slouch, but it really is marginally slower than a number of its rivals. It's certainly quicker than we would have expected coming from a 4-cylinder engine recently. In everyday driving, it gets over line smoothly with confident power. Braking. Stopping from 60 mph required 114 feet, which can be shorter than its competition. In normal conditions, the pedal is moderately firm, though we did feel some odd ABS resets and clicks. Even when driven hard, though, there were all the confidence inside brakes. Steering. The steering is appropriately weighted in comfort and dynamic modes. On a winding road, it's precise, although there isn't a large amount of feedback with the driver. In tight confines, whipping the wheel around is effortless. Handling. The Q5 feels very capable on twisting mountain roads, even so the stability control intervenes much too early and aggressively thoroughly explore its potential. For the average driver, this is really a non-issue, nevertheless it could be alarming in evasive maneuvers. Drivability. The Q5 includes a great balance of performance and drivability. Its 7-speed, dual-clutch automatic shifts quick and smoothly, also it feels well-tuned for that engine. And because of its relative compact size, it is easy to squeeze into small parking spots. Comfort. In every comfort metric, the Audi Q5 does well. It incorporates a good balance of compliance and road-hugging reassurance. Like most on the cars inside class, it is easy to drive for a lot of hours at a time with practically no fatigue. Seat comfort. The seats are firm but well-shaped all day of comfortable touring. The leather upholstery breathes reasonably well, but on hot days, ventilated seats would have been a nice addition. Problem is, it's only available within the top trim. The rear seats may lack slightly thigh support for that average adult. Ride comfort. The Q5 feels sure-footed for the road without ride quality. You feel most with the imperfections from the surface, nevertheless it's never transmitted into the cabin as being a harsh jolt. This base suspension is really good, we question whether it's worthwhile to upgrade to your adaptive system. Noise and vibration. Road noise is muted to barely noticeable levels, and wind noise is actually absent at highway speeds. The engine is usually appropriately quiet, nonetheless it doesn't sound extraordinary under hard acceleration. Climate control. Once the dual-zone automatic climate control is defined, you rarely need to adjust it. It cools down a hot cabin quickly, as well as the vents disperse the airflow without the cold spots or gaps. Interior. Audi's home design continues to impress us. The design is minimal and tidy, plus the smart using multi-purpose switches and knobs cuts down on clutter of buttons suffered by rivals. Materials quality is fantastic regardless of trim level and contributes towards the way it allows you to feel special. Ease people. The world is a better place if all cars were as fast to operate because Q5. Primary and secondary controls are put right where you would like, and although there is an abundance of features, finding and utilizing them is intuitive. Entering, getting out. The door openings are tall and relatively short when it comes to length. This makes entering and out easy in tight parking spots, plus the elevated ride height won't require any undue effort for shorter passengers. Driving position. The driver's seat has each of the adjustments required to accommodate occupants of varying heights and builds. The range of adjustments may also be wide enough to permit taller drivers to seek out an optimal position. Roominess. Even however the Q5 isn't a big car, it feels big inside. In the front and back, headroom, shoulder room and hip room are generous, as there are plenty of legroom for adults within the rear seats. Visibility. The roof pillars support decent outward visibility. The placement on the infotainment screen is extremely good, right inside driver's brand of sight. The same holds true with the easy-to-watch virtual instrument panel. Rear visibility is a great one not to rely within the rear view camera. Quality. As with Audi vehicles, the Q5 advantages of sturdy assembly and impeccable materials in any way trim levels. The consistent weight and click-on of all switchgear stand as being a great demonstration of attention to detail. Everything regarding it screams premium. Utility. The Q5 will easily hold all of your current items, whether it is cargo within the back or maybe your personal effects beforehand. Cargo capacity is approximately average to the class and includes a good amount of smart features to help keep things set up. The rear seats don't fold flat with all the cargo floor, however are easy to push past. Small item storage. The door pockets and also the center armrest bin are adequately sized web hosting items, plus a handy narrow slot keeps your phone secure. The cup holders they fit in front in the armrest, which can impede use with the infotainment system. Cargo space. With 26.8 cubic feet of cargo space behind the back seats along with a maximum of 60.4 cubic feet, the Q5's capacity is typical to the class. There are an abundance of hooks and nets to help keep smaller objects in position, plus a track-based anchor system handles bigger items. A power liftgate comes standard. Child safety seat accommodation. Latch anchors are typically found and accessed behind clearly marked plastic covers. Technology. Not only does Audi have a great deal of tech features built in, even so the automaker makes them all too easy to use. The doubling from functions for switches, buttons and knobs keeps the cabin from getting cluttered with controls. We were surprised the soundness control was hypersensitive, unusual on an Audi. Audio and navigation. The MMI infotainment system remains one of the best from the industry thanks to some simple layout and intuitive menus. Controlling the audio via the controls is pleasantly convenient, and yes, it's an easy task to enter destinations for the navigation for the center. Console tracepad. Smartphone integration. With Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included, you obtain the best smartphone integration implemented up to now. These systems will be more intuitive using a touch screen than with all the Q5's MMI dial controller, but shifting the dial makes for quick scrolling and selections. Driver aids. The Q5 stability control was unusually sensitive. If driven with vigor, it will begin working very aggressively when cornering by activating the brakes at specific wheels. Most drivers can never corner with this particular kind of speed, but it really could exist in emergency swerves. Voice control. Audi's MMI system accurately deciphers voice commands for standard functions, for example navigation and speak-to-calls, but Apple CarPlay recognizes holistic speech and gives access to the sound system.